It's day 3 in the southern end of Cos. It looks absolutely gorgeous down here. I'll show you. Beautifully clear water. A few ripples on the sea, but it's actually blowing a hoolie round the corner because the wind is coming from this direction. 32 knots or 37 knots later this week. So we're outside the Grand Cafe. We've put the tender down there. Should be out of the way, it's locked up. And Steve and Emma are just coming over. We've decided to go to Lidl's. We're going to go to the middle of Lidl. Steve and I are.
There's no wind over here.
I know, it's rotten, isn't it? We know full well that round there it's pretty big seas and lots of wind, but hey ho, we're here now. We're going to get to the middle of Lidl. We're going to hire a car. Managed to get a good deal, and we've split among the 4 of us. It's not so bad. So
cheaper than the bus fare.
It's cheaper than the bus, so that's what we're going to do. They're loading stone of some sort over in the harbour over here. There was a stream of lorries yesterday, and there is a couple of quarries over the back, so I imagine that's what they're doing. Lots and lots of dust, but luckily it's all blown around the corner. Anyway, that's it. Hear the cicadas chirping away over there. Let's go and find the car hire man. I think we're going to be here a couple of days. The Grand Cafe and Restaurant have a pontoon which they've put up. They have to pay to do this. They've also got a water supply, fresh water, on a hose for their small day boat. If you ask them nicely, maybe have a couple of beers and a meal once every 10 days, they'll let you fill up your water canisters, which is what they did for us, and of course for Apollo as well. Nearly took my hat off. It's already blown me curly perm out. There's a bar here that we've got a hose with water, which is we believe potable, but it's good enough to wash and shower and what have you in. So we've been filling our jugs from it, 50 litres at a time, and filling the tank up. Thought we'd better go and have something to eat in there. Plus we need to get off the boat. We've been on there almost non-stop for 10 days. Oh, and my anchor alarm's gone off now. Apparently we're dragging anchor. I've just turned it off once. On the 12th day, we managed to get a 24-hour weather window, and so we made it across to the Butterfly Island, or Anti-Paros as we call it. And we weren't the only boat taking advantage of the weather window. I'm hoping the noise from the Greek restaurant in this harbour bay, I'll show you where we are. Put the chart up. Isn't disturbing you, but what's just come in, that is an RM. I think it's a 12.7 or 1270. So those of you who know a bit about sailing, that's what Patrick sails, and they are very, very capable, very quick, very light, an amazing boat. I think they're cedar resin covered inside and outside, a bit like oh, what's their name, Cindy? Our really cracking boats. They've just sailed all the way in, put the engine in on at the last minute to drop the anchor, and now they're sitting alongside us. I think it's 2 or 3 young couples, but an amazing piece of sailing when they came in. Maybe we'll get to have a chat with them later or tomorrow. Lovely looking boat, isn't it? Really nice. Earlier in the day, we'd given way to this vessel as it was constrained by its draft. That is beautiful, isn't it? And that's a vessel called NAHLIN. We've just gave way to her going through the gap. We've got to go through these 2 islands here. So we saw them on AIS. So we held back, turned downwind, and allowed them to pass. They got on the radio and stuff. Asked us what our intentions were, because they were going to close on us quite a short distance. So we just said, yeah, you do what you got to do. Tell us what you're going to do, and we'll take appropriate action. So they've come down our port side. We turned to port because obviously we were going the other way. Whereas normally you turn to starboard. But what a beautiful yacht. And white ensign. Should have given them a blast really and dipped our ensign. Yeah. You all know what dipping the ensign is if you're a Brit. Hopefully you do. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful boat. Well, that's made up for a bumpy passage. Well, today's Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. We came across to Anti-Paros, as I call it, Anti-Paros. There's that lovely RM. See if I can find some details on those. Put up on the screen for you. They are a cracking boat, very fast, very stable, very capable. As I say, Patrick Lane has one. This is a French boat as well. Trickler off the back. This is what the sea looks like, and it looks really calm in here and flat, but I can assure you it isn't at the other side of the island. The wind has got up. We're now just sitting at anchor in this little bay. As I said, I'll show you on the chart where it is. So there was a bit of rock and roll coming from the club over there, beach club. There's a road goes up there. I mean, the island's not that big. Wouldn't have thought there'd be that many vehicles on it. Here the wind's getting up. There's the bin men, the bin lorry. There's one couple on the beach over there. Oh no, there's two now. Another couple over there, see if we can get them on. As you can hear, the wind is getting up now. It's only 9:30. By lunchtime it'll be raging 20 odd knots, so we're going to go out and see if we can find somewhere that's a little bit better protected. If not, we'll come back to here. We've got a signal so we can get a weather forecast, and it's looking better tomorrow, but it would be just nice to see if we can get fuel and water before we leave here. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, hear the wind getting up now, starting to blow the boat round. It's coming almost straight from the west at the moment. Lovely little spot, good holding. Okay, let's get on. Start the engine, warm that up, get going. Well, we are actually sailing. We've got the engine running, charged the batteries up. We watched a film last night, had all the lights on. That's the gap we came through. So I'll show you on the chart where we are, Butterfly Island as we call it, or Anti-Paros. That's the gap you've got to come through. I guess it's 30 metres wide. We did this 3 years ago through there. Things have changed a lot since then. The engine's revving away. Just need to get the batteries up a little bit and then let the sun take over. Emma and Steve are behind us in Apollo, and it looks like the French boat's going to weigh anchor as well. We'll just see if we can find another spot. If not, we'll come back to this one. It was pretty well protected. I just want to move on. Hello, sounds like the AIS is going off. Oh, there we are. Let's see what the day brings. I've actually got to try and do some editing, some soundtrack to go on quite a long video. That needs to be done today. It's really difficult when you're on the go because you've got to sail when the weather gives you the opportunity. Videos have to come second. And then we've got to try and upload them, and here yesterday we had 1 bar of signal on the phones. We weren't able to watch. We were able to get a weather forecast but not watch any videos or YouTube or upload anything, so hopefully we can get round the corner, see what it's like there. Right, let's go. Well, there we are. That's Anti-Paros. Left at 6:30 this morning. Sun's just come up. Had a cup of tea. And obviously we're motoring because there's not a lot of wind. We've got the main up just for stabilisation more than anything else. One of our subscribers came around last night, said hello. I'm fairly early to bed actually. Once we'd uploaded the latest video, it took a little while. We sent a couple of emails and then that was it. So the sun's on the hillside. Big castle up there. Didn't get a chance to see it. But obviously we need to get a wiggle on. Right. Nearly time for a coffee. Our next stop was at Naxos. We tried to get into a marina so that we could get some diesel, but unfortunately the outside of the marina was being dredged, and by the time that we got round to getting in, it was too late. We were already asleep. Anyway, the next day we went on to Paros, and that was a completely different story. But unfortunately I forgot to turn the sat phone on to charge, and after 3 days of running it went flat, so it didn't pick up our next position until we were already there. Right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've just got up and had a cup of tea. That's the barge that the crane is dropping the spoil into. They're actually dredging over there. We didn't go into the marina because the guy said, you know, come out and let us know when the other boat was coming out, and they never did, and it got to 8 o'clock. We just went, you know what, sod it, we'll anchor out here. So that's what we did. So Apollo's over there, just adjusting their jib. A little French cat there, and then a traditional Greek boat behind us. He had to re-anchor in the night. And then some of our subscribers over there. We met them again. We met them down at Thalio. And they're going roughly the same direction as us. Today we're going to try go to the next island first thing in the morning and get some fuel, some water, because you see you can't sail in this, you've got to motor, and we need to clean our solar panels. Engine started, batteries are on charge. Cindy's going to make some toast. Kefalos Cafe. Lovely little church, little chapel there. Did see it last night actually, but we're just so tired after leaving at Sparrow's Fart in the morning. Yeah, that's it. We're I'm going to put the camera down now. Well, this is my iPhone. I'm going to put this down and lift the anchor. That's what you call flat calm between the islands. Hardly a breath or a ripple. Amazingly flat.
No wind.
Yeah. No wind at all. Absolutely flat.
Between Naxos and Paros.
Where?
Between Naxos and Paros.
Oh, we're out the zone now, aren't we? Well, almost out of the Meltemi zone, so. I smell fish though. Yeah, usually we can smell that smell. It's like dolphins. I can't see any. You see all that has just come out of Hellenic 4, one of the ferries. Look at that filth. Unburnt diesel, and it stinks and it's still chirping it out. Do you know, I'm so glad I bought a bag for life and I'm saving the planet. Disgusting. At Parokia Marina we managed to get in, get diesel, get water and have 2 nights plugged into the electric while we gathered our strength again. Now, it gets some bad reviews on NAHLIN, but we found it really good. The guys were very helpful. It certainly gets a big thumbs up from us. We were very happy with the service. But then it was time to leave and do the next step. But more about that next time. Bits of Roman architecture laying around. Probably Greek.
It's the dead centre of Paros.
Yeah, he was dying to get out of there. I was looking for a sign to see if it tells you what it makes. Oh yeah.
I can get a blood test done if you stay here tomorrow. There's a board down there.
They're definitely sarcophagi, aren't they? Oh, there we go. Public cemetery.
I told you it was a dead centre of Paros.
Well, the gates and the ironwork to keep them in or us out.